Hello and welcome to The Outsider's Perspective. My name is still Ollie, hasn't changed since the last video, and here's your loaf of sweet daily bread. Today's loaf of bread comes to us by way of Seneca the Younger, and he says the following. Naturally, there are a lot of things about me requiring to be built up or fined down or even eliminated. Even this, the fact that it perceives the failings it was unaware of in itself before, is evidence of a change for the better in one's character. In the case of some sick people, it is a matter of congratulation when they come to realize for themselves that they are sick. I'm not sure if I've already given a little bit of context around Seneca and his writings, but the bulk of his philosophical musings comes from a book called Letters from a Stoic. It's sometimes referred to as Seneca's epistles because it's essentially a series of letters that he sent to his friend Lucilius, who was some kind of high-ranking government official in the empire. And so this entire book is essentially just a series of letters that Seneca has written to his friend, giving him advice on a wide range of topics, from fate and anger to death and everything in between. In this particular letter, Seneca is talking about the process of self-improvement. And he's telling Lucilius that naturally, there are still lots of things about himself that need to change or that he would like to change. Parts of his character that need to be refined or removed altogether. But then he says, just being aware of this, just being aware that there are parts of me that are not good, that I don't like, that go against what I believe or that obstruct my principles. Just being aware of this is cause for celebration. And then he says, in the case of some sick people, it's a matter of congratulation if they even just become aware of the fact that they're sick. And this is what the whole process of self-discovery and self-understanding is all about. It's about discovering who you truly are, and naturally there are going to be parts of yourself that are unappealing, embarrassing, shameful, or downright disgusting. Speaking from personal experience, as I often do, I can tell you that I'm constantly discovering these things. The process of self-discovery, self-understanding, and self-mastery is going to lead this way. It's going to lead you down certain paths that reveal unsavory things about you. Don't lose hope and don't be despondent, because even though you may discover these things about yourself, Seneca would tell you that it's a good thing. That for a lot of people, just becoming aware of your shortcomings and your flaws is cause for celebration, because it's the first step towards improving yourself and repairing those things you don't like. If you don't know you have a problem, it's really hard to solve it. Becoming aware of the problem is the first step towards its resolution. And I would argue that self-improvement is the same. Well, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me, and as always, live well.